get a load of this. It's been a week or two since I last picked up the camera, and you know what, it's fair to say a lot has happened recently. Moved into a new accommodation there. Hugo, friend, business partner, is coming out in 2 days or so. So I've been kind of by myself for the last 6 weeks, which has been an interesting experience. I don't even know where to start with this video, really. I guess a lot's been happening, and a lot in a good way. Training's dialed in, work's dialed in, diet is dialed in. I feel like I'm meeting new people all the time. Things are exciting, and I'm really careful when I say this because I understand a lot of people aren't in this position, but I hope what I'm about to say inspires someone. But life is so fucking good. Like, I'm just constantly buzzing, like all the time. And well, I think this week's been a good example of why you can be buzzing sometimes and sometimes you're not. Take, for example, last Saturday I went out on a date on Tuesday, and both times I drank too much and felt a bit shit, and yeah, it was fun in the moment, right? Like, don't get me wrong, but there's just nothing better than waking up and feeling on fire. Like, waking up with purpose and waking up with clarity and going about your day with like conviction and congruence in what you want to achieve. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit weird, but like, I just don't think enough people understand how good life really is. Like, so many people are just living in some mundane routine of things, and they don't even have the ability to have a perspective on life like I do now. And you know, from the onset, or the offset, or whatever the word is, like even 6 weeks ago when I was at home, I just finished uni, business was going okay. I like to think for the most part I do pretty well with myself, but you know what? I was feeling shit. I was feeling just down and everything, but I just feel like coming here, it's like I just realized how much more there is to life. We'll go jet drivers. And it's great. Gotta love them. And I think this trip, the biggest thing that I've learned is that there's so much more out there. There's so much there for the taking, and I kind of got to a point, and I was having a chat with a friend about this the other day. It was like, I was constantly working, and I was putting in a lot of work, 12, 15-hour days, but I was kind of wondering why. And it's something I've reflected on a lot this past few weeks, is that, why am I doing all this? And honestly, I think the reason, at least for now, and my thoughts and things are constantly changing, and I think that's the beauty of it. But I want to experience this, like being able to live here. Like today, I got up, did a half marathon, met a bunch of cool people at a run club, kicked back to the sauna, ice bath after, had a chat with people that I look up to as mentors. Then I went to the cafe, I worked, I chatted to some people, guys, I met some new girls, like, and then I laid in the sun for an hour or two. I read a book, probably a bit too much Instagram reels and shit. And now I'm out here, about to go on a date, and I'm just thinking to myself, okay, this is what life's about. This is what all that hard work and sacrifice was for. It's to experience moments like this. But I know it was a bit off tangent, but getting back to the point of this video and what I want to get across is that life is all about energy. And if you don't protect your energy at all costs, it's gonna fuck with you. Okay, it's gonna fuck with you. And I've got the cars over here. Hey, gotta love it. And where was I? Energy, that's right. I think the biggest thing I've learned over the last few weeks is that protecting your energy and building momentum around your energy is by far the be all and end all of life. I really do think. And I think not enough people understand how to build energy. And look, I'm very much into energy and spirituality and universe, but I understand not everyone is. So for those people that may not be so much into that, I'll break it down with simple things. It's like, what do you do in your life that gives you joy, gives you purpose, gives you a sense of satisfaction? Okay? And the problem is with a lot of people is that they're so fucking caught up in their routine that they don't even know. I'll take a prime example, okay? People that drink, and I drink, right? I drink, but I know it fucks with my energy. I still do it because it's fun, but I know it fucks with me. And I'm not going to stop, but you know, you got to be aware of your things, right? But people that drink all the time and are like constantly on benders and things like that, they don't know what it feels like not to be on a bender, not to be not drinking. And even more finer things like coffee. Again, I drink coffee, but I know that I operate better without it. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, yeah, bullshit. Trust me, your energy is way better without coffee. Without stimulants, without caffeine. Going to the gym, phone time. Those people that say, oh, 3 hours of phone time a day is fine. Fucking garbage. Your phone drains your energy. Okay? And it comes back to the point. You've got to be doing things that build your energy. Now, for me, that's out here. It's meeting new people. It's connecting with people. It's doing things that build my energy. Okay? So my question is for you guys, what builds your energy? And are you aware of what builds your energy? Because you know what? It's okay not to be aware, but it's important you start thinking about it. Because, coming back to the point, your energy is everything. It's everything. Okay? I notice that when I'm progressing the most, when our business is doing the best, it's when my energy is dialed the fuck in. When it's not, it's a different story. Okay? There's a little update on Bali. I'm really enjoying it here. I'm seeing the bigger picture of things now, which is exciting. I'm definitely missing my mates and family, but you know what? It's all part of the growth. You need to put yourself in new environments. You need to challenge yourself. That's exactly why I came here. So as much fun as I'm having, as much as I'm waking up every day, fucking keen to get after it, there's no highs without lows, okay? And you know what? I'm all for it. I'm here for the progress, and I'm just so fucking excited to see what the next steps are. So if you want to follow along, chuck a subscribe, chuck a follow. I always say I'm going to try to film some more stuff, but you know what? I'm going to film whenever the fuck I feel like filming. I was just sat doing some work, finished up in the sun, and I was like, you know what? Sunset, why not do a little film? But it's going to be good watching back on these videos. It's even interesting, like 2 weeks ago, I was like buzzing. It felt like I'd taken like fucking pingers every day because I was just so like on top of it. And then I went out, like I said earlier, on the weekend, and I was like, kind of just felt a bit shit the last few days, and now I'm like back on it, and it's just why I wanted to make this video. Energy. Alright? Dial it in, understand it, and think what brings you energy. Let's go.